more.
The main difference with being a coach within Beyond Rugby is that there's a genuine care for the athlete, not just being just another rugby player, another athlete, that it's actually a person, and you care about how they are on the field and how they're performing and what they're doing, but also there's a genuineness there about the off-field piece and about how they're doing. And I think that's one of the things that for me is that you then start to see that when there's that genuineness there of the caring for them on and off the field, there's actually better performances on the field and there's more of a buy-in.
The academic support you receive here is extremely helpful. You're always now on top of your grades, and this gives you an opportunity to just get on top of it.
When I first started Beyond Rugby, I wasn't as confident in rugby and even in the Beyond part. So I would say as the years went by, I got a grasp of what I could do to improve myself, whether it be building my confidence and then talking to the support group that we had to give me the chances that I needed to, whether that be community service to get my exposure.
Before Beyond Rugby, I had an issue with anger. Always would be pissed, like a count of 3, I just want to punch someone and try getting in fights, and just wasn't about talking, it was just more about fighting. And Beyond Rugby now is like, it's helped me out by thinking about things I could do better, thinking about the best situation instead of just going straight for the fight.
Beyond Rugby takes first preference through anything. He loves coming. One thing that I have noticed is the brotherhood that has been formed through Beyond Rugby. I feel like it's a million Deontay's just gathered together playing rugby.
I think that the benefits of the academic support program are that obviously with anyone at that age, they don't really necessarily appreciate or like doing their homework. So I think that being in the homework academy, it actually gives them a place that promotes doing their homework and, you know, helps them to not forget that they have any.
I can attest to a young man's growth, a positive growth, due to having a relationship with the Beyond Rugby staff and, of course, his teammates. This young man in particular who is a quiet, pleasant young man. But when I saw him on the pitch and off the pitch, on the sidelines, talking to the other players, I saw his energy, I saw his enthusiasm, I saw his confidence, and I saw him come to life, so to speak. And I know that's because of the relationship he fostered with the coaches. I know that's because of the relationship he's had over the 3 years or so now with Beyond Rugby. And that, you know, put a smile on my face, and that tells me that the relationships are important.
One of the upsides to this program, and for me particularly, is that I play and I coach rugby. So to have that relationship in the classroom and out of the classroom helps with students who feel that they need an opportunity to talk, or they need to actually ask a question that they're afraid of asking someone else. They can pose a question to Patty. Patty could relay it to me. They can pose a question to me, and I could relay it to Patty. So I think having all these stakeholders together with one concept of what we're trying to accomplish really helps. In terms of growth and development, something I experienced myself and something that I see the students experience is just this autonomy and this accountability of, you learn to show up to practice. You learn that you're responsible for your role on the field, and those types of drills and that type of training translates into the classroom. Once they know what their role is, they've learned that they need to follow through. If they don't understand, they ask questions. They also learn resiliency, if you ask me. One thing about rugby, you're gonna get hit, you're gonna have to get back up and try again. Someone's probably gonna shout at you. It doesn't mean you sit down and cry. Get back up, figure out what went wrong, and move forward.
It's wonderful to be able to rely on your peers in a sport that engages them intensively, that you need everybody to be contributing. And then to outside of that, the activities that they do and the study sessions and whatnot to support the academic progress, I find to be tremendously beneficial, and it's something we need more of.
The Beyond Rugby program isn't just rugby, and that's what people fail to realize. It goes deeper than rugby. On and off the pitch, from school to even home with the family, it goes way deeper than rugby. And that, in the sense that not everybody wants to play cricket and football because those are the predominant sports in Bermuda. And rugby is becoming one of the predominant sports right now. And guys like me, you know, not inclined in cricket or football, and it gives me the opportunity to go excel in another sport. But not only that, it gives me the opportunity to excel in the real world. It sets me up, it prepares me to do good as I get older.
This is actually only my second year in the Beyond Rugby program. I honestly do wish that I was involved with it way earlier on. I would have wanted to be a part of it earlier on. One, because I would have been able to find the love for rugby that I have now, but also it's not only the program, it's the support system that comes with this program. All the counselors and coaches, they're always going to be there for you. They always want the best for you. On the pitch and in school, there's numerous amounts of times where a student has came into the program and started off the year failing, but then ended up on honor roll at the end of the year. And I just see it as one of the best programs, probably the best program I've ever been in.